Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol VSTM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis in the past, so that is where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates here need to be done. First thing I'm going to do is a little house cleaning, just get rid of that line up there. Sure, that level pertains. It's just not relevant right now. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing clutter and confusion because there's lines everywhere. So let's try to keep this as clean as possible. First update, though, that does need to be made comes about based on a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of support are broken and closed below, they tend to act as resistance. So going forward, in the very near term, if there is any sort of attempted, bounce to the upside, that $1.67 mark is going to be that initial level of resistance that you'll want to keep an eye on. In the event the price can push through $1.67, next key level after that is going to be that purple line up there, which is the famous 50-period simple moving average, and that is currently valued at $1.75. But before you start worrying about and talking about and turning your focus to $1.75 and breaking up above that purple line, one hurdle at a time. And like I said, in the near term, that first hurdle is going to be $1.67. Now, what about levels of support? As far as the first level of support going into Friday, nothing fancy or complicated behind this other than the fact of that is where the bleeding finally stopped, right there at the $1.50 mark. So for that reason and that reason alone is why that would be considered the initial area of support. Because like I said, that is where this big old flush finally stopped going down and then got a little bit of a bounce from that area. So $1.50, very important level. In the event $1.50 does not hold, the next key level would be down there at that former area of resistance around $1.45. So $1.50, $1.45. You also have the pink line right here, which on my chart denotes the 200-period moving average. And even if you have a very basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200-period, and you know that when the price is up above it, then you definitely want to see that remain the case. And I'm not saying that the price is even going to head down and test $1.50, let alone the 200-period. But regardless, given there was quite a bit of downwards momentum after today, worth at least getting some more support levels here mapped out. So definitely an interesting day, quite the volatile day, and it'll be very interesting to see how this one closes out the week tomorrow on Friday. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.